Welcome back, everybody. Richard Board here at the controls again because
You kicked me off.
no, I did not kick you off. I was trying to say Nick got nervous and said, "Can you take over the reins
No,
again?"
I didn't. I said we can switch it up.
We can switch one for one. All right, cool. So I'm doing now get player path by time.
Mm-hmm.
Was it called by time?
Maybe
It was called by
It's
time.
by time.
It is
Yep.
by time. So I'm going to bring in a new query thing for this and just quickly check it out. 1, 2. I don't need all of that stuff. Select star.
You're much faster with your keyboard than I am. It's
Oh, thank you, Nick.
very good at it.
That wasn't meant to sound like I was patronising you, even though it really did. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
What do I want in this
So
one?
good.
I've got a level name, a level version,
Okay.
client ID, click position X, click position
No,
Y,
it's-
click position
Dude,
Z.
it's
This is-
Postian. It's Postian, man.
So here's another problem where I've made another mistake. In by time, I've got
We
click
don't have
position. We weren't measuring a click position at the time that someone did something. We were measuring a
Player position.
player position.
Which makes me wonder if we actually put the player position in or not.
Oh, I'm sure we did. Let's go double check that. So I'm going to go to Unity. I'm going to...
I mean, it wouldn't be at the Unity level though, would it? It'd be at the DataBricks.
At the DataBricks level. Let's check what we called it here. We called it PX, PY, PZ. Alright, so into DataBricks, which we have our data loaded up.
Mm-hmm.
Just going to quickly connect to some stuff. I sneakily just then pressed run to get the data loaded from S3.
Oh, okay.
Just so when we come down here, it should have what we want.
So by time.
Player
So
spotted
by
by
enemy.
enemy, by distance, by time.
By time.
Attributes, we did call it... No, we call it player position by time.
Did we put it into the...
Player path by time. Oh, look at that. We said player path by time, and then we wrote out to player path by time.
Oh, but we
wrote
put
out
by
player by
clicks.
clicks.
Okay, well that's
So there's a lazy little mistake. Distance is okay. Great. So this is how you can get DataBricks to push the correct data set out to the to RDS. If you make a mistake like this, you'll see here we've got mode save mode.overwrite.
Mm-hmm.
This says go to MySQL, find the table that you're going to write to,
Yep.
drop it.
Oh, that was loud.
That was pretty loud. And then go ahead and recreate it from scratch.
Cool.
So it'll do a table drop and a table recreate. So that way I don't have to go ahead and do any kind of altering the table and messing
Nice.
around to try and get it right. It's just going to do a full-on drop, recreate the table from scratch.
Cool.
So that has now written out to, well, the data frame has written out. If I come back here and do select star from player path by time in MySQL Workbench, we can see we've now got player position, Postian, which
Oh,
may as well fix it over here in the database.
well, while we're at it, why don't we fix the underscores?
Well, then your other ones are going to be wrong. Well, fix the underscores. No,
Yeah.
I like my underscores.
Yeah. Oh, right, because we're running to the database
This
here.
is going to
Yeah,
the data.
okay,
I can
okay.
still be in
Yeah,
control
yeah,
here.
it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's a group effort. It's a...
This is not at all why we switched back for this video. I didn't know that
Yeah, I
this was
know,
going
it's
to
quite
happen.
funny. I'm
It's
pretty happy.
Okay, cool. So now that we have the correct data set in player path by time, time accumulative, looks like this one could be a complete rip-off of player path by distance, which is what I already copy and pasted.
Mm-hmm.
In which case I need to put my eyes into these ones. Position to get rid of the underscore. It's not distance accumulative, it's time accumulative, and everything else is okay.
Is the counter the same, or is it...
Counter was the same. By time is the table. I can now come to player path by distance, copy the entire class. Thank you very much for setting up that class for me, Nick.
No worries.
I can add a new class to my models and call this one player path by time. No, Nick doesn't like the underscores. Nick's
Yeah.
API.
Wait, it
Nick
wasn't by
can-
time though, was it?
I'm doing it by time.
Oh yeah, sorry, yes you are.
I'm stealing your object
Cool.
and adjusting.
Take that as a compliment.
That's why we're a team.
Yes.
Where's my home controller? There it is, up the top. So now inside of the by time. So this is another cool thing about Dapper. I'm not going to change player path by distance. I'm just going to... This one we should be putting in by time.
Yeah.
But I'm going to leave it as by distance.
What?
Now, do you think it'll crash or do you think it'll keep going?
It'll keep going.
So I'm going to take Nick's one here of by distance and put that to by time. See, it's still running, and I can just run the other one. Wasn't trying to spite you or anything there. They're going to run at the same time. Here we go. So all it says, well, I didn't have a distance accumulative, so I'm just going to ignore it. And I'm going to move on with life and do everything else as regular.
Yep.
So it's quite handy. In that if you make a mistake, it doesn't go, whoa, wrong type. Crash.
Dare you.
Yeah, it just kind of says, this is what I got. So if there's a problem with what you've got, with something being null, chances are you might have the wrong type, or you've got the wrong name in your as, things like that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So if I press play on this one now,
yeah.
Do you call it pressing play? Like to start the site? Or do you say like spin up the site?
No, I don't know. I just
build and run.
I just go.
Go.
The go button.
The go button.
But it is a play button. It's got the play symbol.
Yeah, it's the play symbol. That's what I've always... Because Unity's got the play button and click play.
Oh, yeah, true.
So
true.
Websites just... Anyway. Cool. So now we can see that we have got time accumulative coming in.
Ooh.
And if we go and find something else that isn't lots of zeros at the start because we weren't moving anywhere... Seriously, something don't have zeros in you.
There we go.
There we go. Something with some zero in there. Okay, so that is all we need for this video. Thank you very much, everybody. Yes, it was nice and quick. Thanks to your initial coding,
you did very well. The student becomes the teacher.
We're going to finish this video here. Thank you very much, everybody.